You may have wondered who Judge Doom really was underneath his mask. Two theories suggest he could be Pistol Packin Possum or Baron Von Rotten. So let's dive into the evidence to see if we can reveal who Judge Doom really was underneath the mask. Baron Von Rotten was revealed as Doom's true identity in a 1989 Marvel comic called The Resurrection of Doom. As the title suggests, Doom was brought back to life to seek revenge on Roger Rabbit for ruining his evil scheme to erase all Toons from existence. Early on in the story, Roger and Jessica are watching a newsreel in a movie theater where Doom's recent death is announced, and it's revealed that Judge Doom was actually a sinister-looking Toon named Baron Von Rotten. Von Rotten frequently played villains throughout his career, earning himself the nickname the Toon of a Thousand Faces. But what changed Von Rotten from merely playing a villain to actually becoming one was when he got in an accident with an exploding grenade that left him unconscious for 2 weeks. Upon awakening, he discovered his eyes were permanently red, and from that moment on, he believed he was a real villain, eventually leading to the evil scheme seen in the movie.
It's dead! Enough to nip Toontown off the face of the earth!
Many fans also believe Judge Doom's Toon identity was gold-colored since all of his weapons were gold and his melted remains were bright yellow too. And this theory can be supported by the Resurrection comic, which reveals that the police found ink, paintbrushes, and photo retouching equipment in Von Rotten's mansion after his death, which he likely used to alter his appearance for various roles. But critics of this theory dismiss the Baron Von Rotten story since none of the original filmmakers were involved in its creation. And it's also strange why the comic shows his entire eyes as red instead of just the irises like they were in the movie, which is why some speculate Doom could have been another Toon altogether that was hiding in plain sight all along, who was Pistol Packin Possum. The only thing we know about Pistol Packin Possum is that he appears on a poster in R.K. Maroon's office, who seems to be a menacing anti-hero character with red eyes similar to Doom's at the end of the movie. Another clue that fans of this theory look to as a smoking gun, if you'll pardon the pun, is that Doom uses the same pistol as the possum to kill R.K. Maroon. There's very little information beyond this to connect the possum to Doom, but according to Eddie Valiant's biography on the movie's Disney fandom site, Teddy Valiant was killed in 1942, and the events of the movie take place in 1947. So this timeline gives the possum a 5-year window to rob the Toontown Bank and disappear before resurfacing as Doom to bribe his way to become Toontown's chief magistrate. But critics of the possum theory could argue that Marvel needed Disney's approval to produce a comic based on such a successful movie, making it unlikely that Disney would allow a story like this without some level of oversight. In addition to that, connecting Doom's gold-colored appendages to the possum is a stretch, since the possum's skin isn't gold either, and there's no other information to explain how he could have changed his appearance. For those reasons, I side with the Baron Von Rotten theory because of the lack of official information, such as a licensed comic, in order to give the possum theory more credibility. The way I see it, the Pistol Packin Possum poster is just a cool set design element that foreshadows R.K. Maroon's death by featuring a character with the same gun, simply to allow the filmmakers to use that clever reflection in the window trick for dramatic effect. But who do you think Doom really was underneath the mask? Whether you think it's Baron Von Rotten, Pistol Packin Possum, or someone else entirely, something I think we can all agree on is that a movie will never be made like Who Framed Roger Rabbit again. And if you want to see the incredible behind-the-scenes reasons why, then click this video to enjoy more great content right here on Fun Fact Films.